Here's another news article that gives you more reason for pause to realize exactly how stupid government can be. Once again, our legislators, this time in upstate New York, are trying to tell us what we can or can't put in our body, what's good for us and what isn't. The part that's really weird is they're making legislation not even knowing what the hell they're talking about. This time they're legislating hydrogenated fats. They're banning trans fats from our diets. Who exactly is using trans fats for their products and who's eating it? The answer is everybody and everybody. When I say everybody, what I mean is baked goods on your shelves. So the stuff that you and I and everybody else eats has this trans fats in it. Why would anybody put trans fats in their product? It doesn't even sound like something I'd want to eat. Why put it in? Well, you know there's got to be a reason. There's always a reason. Money. So, in its infinite wisdom, government once again is trying to help us out. This time, it's New York State, more specifically upstate in Albany County. They've decided that there's 4 specific businesses in their area that need to be slapped on the hands. Why slap these guys? Because they passed a ban 18 months ago that you are not allowed to add trans fats to your baked goods. Now, that should apply to everybody, right? Well, it applies to everybody, especially those 4 businesses, but really not everybody. Because if you're a local business, hey, you better play by the rules. But if you're a big company like our friends here, then you answer to a whole different guy. Well, the Federal Food and Drug Administration can't be controlled by our local legislature. So, what happens now? These guys, and everybody like them, gets to put hydrogenated fats in their product. The reason is it lasts longer. The date on this one says used by August 17th. But I doubt that this was made last week. Go order a wedding cake from Polka Dots in upstate New York, or from Bell & Napoli, they got great Italian cookies. Go order a couple of dozen. I bet you they made them in the past 2 days. So why would Polka Dots, whose specialty is wedding cakes, want to add hydrogenated fat? Well, I could probably guess they don't want to, but some hydrogenated fat in their frostings keep body and substance. You want to eat that cake and you want that frosting to adhere to the cake. So we're going to this wedding next week and there's going to be 150 guests and I'm going to get a slice, probably 1/150th of that cake with some frosting on it. Wow, I'm eating hydrogenated fats. So yeah, I guess I'm eating hydrogenated fats, but I've only been to 1 wedding in the past 3 years, but look what's left in the box here. 1 piece. You can sit down and eat this 3, 4, 5 times a week, have some of this off the shelf stuff, and you're getting it continuously. So I guess in perspective, if I go to Bell & Napoli or my local baker in New York, and I buy a dozen Italian cookies and take them to my grandma's house, and we share some cookies, and I do that once a month, that's just as bad as these guys, and everybody like them in your supermarket shelves, whose product could have been there for 6 months or more. What's wrong with this picture? The New York State legislature should stay the hell out of our personal lives and stop trying to micromanage my life, my business. Instead, how about spending money that you have? Or better yet, why don't you spend less than you have? Why spend more and then come back and tell us, well, we need to raise more money because we spent more money. If you're going to make this rule across the board, then make it really across the board. Hit the big guys. Oh, no, wait a minute. The big guys can afford to fight back, can't they? So the little local businesses like Polka Dots and Farmer Board Diner and Sweet Temptations, and how about Bell & Napoli, who is an awesome little bakery. I mean, great stuff. Well, they can't fight on the same playing field, but they're the ones that are going to be held accountable, aren't they? So you want to see the article? Go online, check out thetimesunion.com. And then, when you really want to have some laughs, check out the bloggers. Bloggers. You know, just because you have a computer and you're semi-literate doesn't mean that your opinion either counts or is even correct for that matter. Go check out the jokers that responded and said, yeah, that's not right. We should be worried about what we put in our body. Sure you should. But the way to do it is to micromanage these little guys. The point is, stay the hell out, New York State legislature. Stay out, all you government officials. Start doing your job. Why'd we send you to Albany? Why'd we send you to Congress? I didn't send you so you can legislate what goes into the frosting on a wedding cake. Think about the small business owners. You know, 85+% of the people in this country get a paycheck, and they get them from guys like Polka Dots and from guys like Dom over at Bell & Napoli and all those little bakeries in your neighborhood and all those little shops and store owners. Hit the big boys. You're going to make it across the board. Times Union, stop taking Price Chopper advertising dollars, because Price Chopper has shelves and shelves and shelves, like Hannaford, like Walmart's, like Grand Union, like all the big guys. Shelves and shelves and shelves of hydrogenated fats to give it a shelf life, because by the time they make it and they ship it to your store to sell to me and my friends, it has to have something in there to keep it shelf stable. So you know what? Until you set this across the board, leave the little guys alone. All right, enough for today.